has your perception of strength changed as you became a boxer? So this is like excluding like the crazy push-up workouts and running a marathon every day, and you're training so hard that your hair falls out. That's why we're both wearing hats, by the way. But no, as you became a boxer, what did you think strength was, and what did it end up being for you?
Growing up, even my first I don't know, maybe 10, 15 fights. I was not strong. I was not a strong guy because I was quite a late developer. So I was really, really skinny and small for the longest time. Even when I won my first competition, which was the Haringey when I was 18, I boxed at 60. I weighed like 63 kilos, and I was just I was boxing some guys who were strong, boxing some guys who were really strong. I remember I boxed Hassim Raymond, I think his name was, where it was in the finals of that competition, and he's pro now. I think he's doing well, but even then, he was so strong, man. Like for me, he was a strong guy. He was a man, really. I was like skinny, man. I remember even just when we were looking at each other when the referee was talking to us, I remember thinking like, fucking hell, this guy, man, like he's got like stubble and stuff. I barely had armpit hair. Bro, I barely had armpit hair.
Is that one hair that you protect?
Real, like, I'm not even joking, like deadly serious, like barely had armpit hair. And this guy had like chest hair coming out and stuff, and he was like proper man, you know. And then my whole thing, I was running. Back then, how I used to box was different because I used to run, just running and tap, running, tap. Because I could not stand there with these guys. As I've got older and got stronger, yeah, I've got strength now that I never used to have. But it's easy to get sucked into that, definitely. It's definitely easy to get sucked into that when you start feeling strong and start losing sight of other things. There's always somebody stronger. That's what I've learned. That's what I've learned anyway from my experience boxing. There's always somebody stronger and more powerful. So if you're going in there, no matter how strong you are, doesn't matter if you beat somebody up one fight and you feel bulletproof, there's always somebody stronger. So if you're relying on just strength and power, eventually, you know, from my experience, you're going to come unstuck. You know, you have to have the skills, you have to have the will, you have to have the discipline. The biggest thing is the discipline. That's real strength. So
a real strong fighter is one that doesn't rely on their punch power, but can find the keys that unlock every win.
I think it's just, I believe you can't just rely on one element of one element. You have to be a well-rounded fighter, and the biggest thing is discipline and consistency. Yeah. But even, you know, look, especially now, but even after Beterbiev, you know, look, it was 100% knockout ratio. Yeah. Super powerful, but he's an exceptional boxer. Yeah. You know, he's not just a powerhouse puncher. He's an exceptional boxer. Had something like 295 amateur fights. So it's like, it's easy to think, he's powerful. No, the guy is exceptionally gifted, well-rounded, you know. So yeah, definitely not enough to just rely on one aspect of it.
What advice would you give to someone who's just starting out their boxing journey and trying to become strong through the sport?
The biggest thing I would say is just keep going. It's consistency. Keep going. Don't give up. Just keep. That's the biggest thing. Keep going. Even if you don't. I know people always say believe in yourself, and that's massive. You have to believe in yourself. But I don't want to, because of my own experience, I don't like to say, even because I do coaching here. I coach here and I coach some of the youths, and some of them ask me, do you think I could ever do this and do that? I said, yes, absolutely. But the biggest thing is you keep coming every day. You keep doing what you can. You keep pushing. You keep, you stay away from those dream killers, negative people, you know, especially when your school's hard, because you're surrounded by people who are telling you this, telling you that, you know, telling you you'll never be a champion. You'll never do this. You're wasting your time. But the biggest thing is, even if you don't believe in yourself right now and you think you're terrible, you think you're a piece of shit and you're weak and all of this stuff. Yeah, which for a long time went through my head. Don't wait to believe in yourself. Just start turning up to the gym. You know, you can't wait for that. If I had waited till I had 100% belief in myself to turn up to the gym, to this day I would not be in the gym. Because there's still days where, I think, as I said to you, I don't know what I'm doing.
So almost blindly climbing the mountain, and then you look down and you're like, damn.
Yeah.
I did that.
Literally. Facts, man. I think just, do your best, let God do the rest, and just keep moving forward, keep turning up, realize it is possible for you. Just keep pushing. Your strength will come. You'll see that, you know.
As you look ahead to your career in boxing, what kind of legacy do you want to leave behind, and what do you want people to remember you by when 10, 15 years down the line you retire and you leave boxing?
More than anything, more than achievements, more than anything, I want to be remembered as a good person. Definitely, that's the biggest thing, man. You know, I don't want to lose myself. How, you know, even if I achieve more than I ever could have hoped, but that's the biggest thing. Definitely is the positive impact I had on people. Sometimes I think when I'm here coaching like the youth boxers, or just even just the boxer size or foundation, whatever. Sometimes I think like the positivity that I have on some of these people here, if I can have a positive impact on some people, is more important than winning anything. It doesn't matter what world titles, whatever. Because ultimately, I really believe me wanting to be a world champion, me wanting to be a great fighter, a great champion, and have a great legacy. That's for me, you know. I've got no doubts about that. You know, it's selfish. Boxing is selfish. Those are my goals that I want to accomplish for myself. I want to go as far as I can in boxing. I want to do really well. But that's for me, you know. My family doesn't need me to do that. They support me, they love me, but they don't need it. You know, when I'm here with the youth, when I'm here with people who, you know, we're doing the outreach and the charity stuff, those kids don't need me to be a champion. What they need me to be is positive, to be a positive role model, to try and just say positive things again and again. And all in all, that's what I hope to be. I hope to be someone that people look back on and think he was positive. He did something good.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I really, really hope.
Gabriel, that's beautiful, man. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you.